What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. You know, we don't really get into politics and whatnot on this channel, even though we all, for the most part, agree. Unless that politics has to deal with automotive and cars. And this does. And I gotta be honest, I like the policy.
For the longest time, whoa, for the longest.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Represent, gotta represent.
What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in today's video, I gotta talk about the mother effing bombshell that former President Trump, currently candidate for president, dropped on the automotive world this week. At a rally, he said, we need to make cars more affordable for the American people, and he wants to institute the ability for you to write off all your interest from your loan on your taxes. Now, that doesn't mean like a child tax credit. This is not, you're not getting money. All right, a lot of people don't understand what a like a tax rebate or a tax refund is, right? Or a write-off. Most people don't understand what that is. That's just money I don't have to pay to the government. So, you know, money I would normally pay on my taxes, and believe me, I have to pay taxes every year. I don't get a refund. Which I know that sounds foreign to a lot of people, but yeah, if you work for yourself, if you do anything, you have to pay taxes. There's no, you know, you're the person that is taking out your taxes every month and sending it off to the IRS. And if you have employees like I do, and you're in the system, you have to submit those taxes every 30 days. So I found it interesting. I really like the policy. I think it will be interesting to see. I know he said a lot of stuff on the campaign trail, like no tax on tips and all kinds of other stuff, like totally just cutting taxes. But for me, the other important thing also came during a visit that he had in Las Vegas. It was like a fundraiser event or whatever here not too long ago, that said about the cafe standards, that they were too strict and that they needed to be pulled back and or abolished. Again, that 100% got my attention. Now, I know what the tree-hugging lame among us is going to say. Oh, TK, you can't be bamboozled by this dude. Listen, for me, it comes down to leave my money alone, leave my guns alone. If you're taking less money from me, I like that. And if you're keeping my brothers and sisters out of going to another war, sign me up. I don't care what the party is. If it's a R, a D, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. You know, I said it before, and a lot of people were a little salty, where I was like, yeah, I really liked what Robert F. Kennedy Jr. was saying earlier in the election. And I did. I like a lot of the stuff he stands on, and you see where he's at now. Now, this is not an endorsement, and I'm not saying who I'm voting for, though, I mean, you would have to be missing brain cells if you can't figure it out. But for me, it's about letting auto manufacturers make cars. Now, I also saw that Sean Fain came out and said, oh, Sean Fain was super salty about that, because the other side has said zero about what they're going to do to increase auto manufacturing here in the U.S. They have not said shit. Biden said he was going to tariff cars at 100% rate and then delayed it indefinitely now. Didn't know if you know that. I've talked about it here in videos before. That 100% tariff on Chinese vehicles delayed indefinitely. Come on, man. Isn't that what he says? Come on, man. But I thought this was a very interesting policy for the former president to put out, and I like it. Now, mostly when I buy cars, if I finance them, it's if I'm getting free money, right? So the interest wouldn't matter to me. Where this matters, and where this really matters, like the guy who's a 1099, Uber driver or Lyft driver or whatever, right? Insert gig economy thing here. That's paying 15% interest on his car or 10% interest on a car loan. Yeah, being able to write off all that interest that you paid, that's huge. Absolutely huge for that independent contractor. Just saying. Does the policy affect me much? No. I have an 800 credit score. I'm going to get the bare minimum interest rate. Now, granted, interest rates are a little high right now. Even on the certified pre-owned that I just did through BMW Financial for that new i4 that I got coming, that BMW i4 is still running me 4.5% with an 800 plus credit score. So, interest rates are still high. Will I use it if it becomes a policy to write off that 4%? Hell yes, I will. Uh-oh. Someone just ran over something in the middle of the road. That was bad. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this new policy in the comments below. Again, I don't like normally talking about politics, but when you're telling me how you're going to make auto manufacturing stay here, and believe me, I can guarantee you this, Stellantis wasn't happy about that announcement, because if the former president wins the presidency yet again, they're in trouble, because he already said, you're not going to build cars in Mexico, you're not going to build cars in Canada and sell them as American cars. You're either going to build them here or you're going to be taxed on them, aka tariffed. I love that policy. Absolutely love it. It protects the auto workers that work here and will keep them from losing their jobs. Plain and simple. Or the auto manufacturers are going to pay more money to build them somewhere else cheaper, but pay more money to import them here. So what does that mean? They're going to build them here. Duh. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I know there's going to be a pissing contest in the comments, and I'm here for it. I love to see people, going in the comments. I can't control if the YouTube robots don't slap you, but have fun. And as always, stay petty, my friends.